380k of petty cash.
Is that your ball squad? You got 380k, or he's...
I've
Oh,
got
that's your
380k of
inducements.
inducements because he's such a developed team over my crappy starting team.
Going for a wizard.
I've got a wizard, yeah. I might buy an
And a couple of
Apple
spare guys in case you get green.
Well, it's a choice between an Apothecary or a star player, probably.
We'll go apothecary.
Yeah, Lime Rat's 80k, which just doesn't seem worthwhile. I went for 2 babes, an Apothecary and a wizard.
Oh, okay.
2 babes is KO's come back on a 2+ roll, so
How much is the wizard?
the wizard's 150k, the babes are
Chris.
50k each, and the Apothecary is 100k.
I might have gone for plebs. It depends how much the plebs are.
How much what is, sorry?
You know, just spare line rats or whatever.
They were 80k each. Which would have been drop the
You'd only
Apothecary
got
or
one.
drop both the babes. No, I'd have had to drop.
What does a babe do?
It's -1 to the roll required to get a KO back. So 2 of them means that I get KOs back on a 2+
Ah,
roll.
okay. Nice.
Oh, waiting for a back.
Oh, someone disbanded the platoon. I like the bold attack strategy.
Opponent was complaining about the fact that he didn't realise I had a rat ogre. And he was like on the line of scrimmage. I literally bought him 5 minutes before the match started.
That's quite funny. Griff to the rescue. Well, it evens it out, you know. He has a big and monster thing, and you have a big and monster thing.
It's literally the I wouldn't have got the rat ogre if he'd only had 4 chaos warriors and like the rest as a normal team, but
Yeah.
4 strength 4 and a strength 5 against all strength 3 armor 7 just made me want to cry.
So what are you doing in Saw's Woothrup game?
Well, I came up with this concept for a halfling soldier, and he's going to be built like a sharp's rifleman's rifleman, so not all the melee attack skills, but all, because soldier comes with both. So I think it's dark powder weapon and like quick draw and lightning reflexes and all that sort of jazz.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I think that'll be
Rattling
fun.
sniper.
Exactly what it's based on is like a rattling sniper, which is why I was hoping Saw would let Chris or someone else play an ogre or a half ogre, because playing in a warband with a halfling and an ogre is always like a good mix, isn't it?
Yeah, but the problem with having an ogre is it just unbalances everything.
Yeah, well, like I said on those rules, there's no way they should have 3 attacks, and I mean, basically, if I was going to do it as a GM, what I'd say to the player is just use dwarf stats for a half ogre, but role play it as you're a half ogre rather than a human or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at least then you know it's sort of predetermined.
For example, you're slow and lumbering. You're good in close combat.
You're still strong. You're good at melee. You're still tough, but you're still comparable. And I don't have to work on any balance issues, do I? If you're just using the stat line of another predetermined class. And like I got that. I'd never thought of that. Yeah, but I played I played an ogre in one of my friends' D&D games, Chris Butcher, And he just said to me, I don't mind you playing an ogre from a roleplay point of view, but there aren't any like player stats for them and they're a pain in the arse. Just be a half orc as your stat line and play it as a half ogre. And I was like, that's cool. You know, I wanted it for the roleplays. I didn't want it for broken stats or anything.
Bloody RTD. I'm on 46 for 13 at the moment.
It's not bad.
Amazing. Oh, dicey move, dicey move. I like the balls out tactic though. I watched a bit of Jimmy Fantastic's match he did with the Chaos Dwarves against Camry.
Oh, he's had a terrible record with Chaos Dwarves. He's been tearing his hair out.
Yeah, he was kind of like, he did one thing where he was like attacked, kind of like attacked one of their models and then kind of like complained about it afterwards, going, oh, it was a wrong thing to do, because he kind of like ended up doing it. It's like it bounced from like 3 models, kind of, you know, he blocked the one he wanted to, failed on the pickup, and it bounced across like 3 models into one who had to clear onto the end zone.
Yeah.
And I'm not being afraid, you can't account for luck like that. It was the right play to do, you know. Throwing bodies in. This is where you run around them all 3 times and then score in one turn, because you're a gutter runner.
Well, I think he thinks that I'm in a rush to score because I got up his half of the pitch, but actually, like, I'm on turn 2, you know, I want to score as late as I can, really, because otherwise he's just going to turn me over, isn't he, and win 2-1.
Wow. Wrong with scoring early.
Well, the fact that he gets 8 turns to turn me over, gets the ball kicked to him,
Yeah,
and basically gets 2 drives.
You can turn him over and score again if you want. Don't be so negative.
Well,
come on, man.
no, but you
Oh,
misunderstand.
who's that? Is that you?
Yeah, on my drive, right, the ball gets kicked to me, I score on like turn 3, and then he spends 5 turns scoring, I don't get another drive. And then the next drive is his drive, because I had the ball kicked to me in the first half, and he spends 8 turns scoring, and I don't get a return drive, so he wins 2-1. That's why I don't want to score in turn 3.
Just attack.
If I was receiving, if he was receiving, and I'd taken the ball off him on turn 2, I would absolutely score immediately. I mean, don't get me wrong, that isn't the only line of thought. There is an elf player called Anarian, and he totally believes you should just score immediately, as quickly as possible, as many times as you can. It gives you more times to, like, you know, turn your opponent over. But in this bash war, I am not going to be the victor.
Oh yeah.
I am tempted, actually, to just run this gutter runner straight past both of his men and score.
I mean, I kind of like, in a way, I agree with Anarian, but you know, I have other reasoning in it as well, in that I just find that kind of like holding game boring, and
Yeah.
I don't know, doesn't feel like a war game. Then it feels like a board game, you know, because it's just so static. Are you one rat down already?
Yeah. 2, actually. 1 KO, 1 injury.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and he's got reserves.
That's
As well
hard.
as having skilled players, he has more players than I do, and he's removed 2 of my guys, and he's about to push my ball carrier into the crowd. Just like that.
I'd definitely score as soon as you can then if someone's KO'd.
Well, I can't now. He's taken the ball off me, so the likelihood is now I will win. I will lose 2-0 instead of 2-1.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I'm not surrendering now. There's a difference between whether I will try and beat him and being realistic about the situation when he's got 4 of my guys on the line. He's just served one of them, he's taken the ball off me, and it's turn 3 of my drive. It's pretty fucking conclusive that the likelihood is I'm about to get massacred.
Oh, well, I wasn't really talking tactics, I was just quoting Galaxy Quest.
Fair dues.
So,
I'm actually 4 players off the pitch now. In just the amount of time it took us to say that sentence, I am a third of my team is off the pitch. It says more about me being a shitty coach, to be honest, than it says about anything else. Like, if it was every other match, I'd think...
Well, no, that's just luck of the dice, isn't it?
Well, you'd think it would be luck of the dice, but like in my OCC league and UK BBL league, it happened every match of every league I've played so far, right up until now. That's not bad luck, is it? That's shitty coaching.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that says something about the team or something, but it's not about the quality of coaching. Unless they've all like been, you know, pushed off the pitch or something. It doesn't say anything about the quality of the coaching.
There, where I lost my guy because I did a risky play. But if my risky play had worked, I could have literally taken 2 of his players off the pitch and then scored and then had a relatively good chance of maybe, you know, holding my own a bit. Now I'm just, that's it. It's going to be a 2-0.
So turn 4 and you've got 4 guys off.
4 guys off, 3 on the ground and on the line that I can't stand up, because if I stand any of them up, he can surf the other ones by chain pushing me off the pitch.
Okay. Well, you can stand up and go for a dodge out, maybe.
Well, look at this
Better
guy.
to fall over to a
I'll
dodge than just
path
get
one of the
pulled
guys
off
out,
later.
and you'll see why that's probably not going to happen.
I'm shooting. So.
Oh, okay, so it's a 67% dodge into a 50% dodge into an 83% dodge to not be in any tackle zones. And all of those dodges are along the sideline.
Out.
The great thing is, he can't outrun my gutter runner.
Yeah.
He's just like, I got a gutter runner on him. He picked the ball up after he pushed it off the pitch, and I got a gutter runner on him, but he just blitzed me off, didn't knock me over, and then ran away.
Another one off.
Another one dead. -1 agility on a Skaven line there. Bin.
Ah, if it's a line, right, you can leave him, I suppose.
He has made a slight error in that if he doesn't take my rat ogre down, when I blitz into his zombie in a second, it's going to surf his chaos warrior. Oh, he just moved him. He literally dodged a fucking zombie out of my rat ogres. Oh, you cannot believe how mad that makes me.
quality move by Jackson there. I mean, he got stunned, but yeah, go for the 33% margin.
Why not? And then a minus 2 dice push into the crowd, because the likelihood is 4 out of 6 times you're going to push them into the crowd. So
but yeah, it forces him to do fouls on you, which is more likely to get him a sent off than to block. In which case,
I mean,
he's
don't get me
no
wrong,
penalty really.
I'm fucked this match, but at that stage I'm like, fuck it. Incoming foul on the old rat ogre.
No.
Oh, I can only guess that. He's got like 7 players stood round him.
Why would you do that? Why?
This is going to be glorious. Here's an
What's that?
8-man foul on my rat ogre.
Is it?
Yeah, stunned me.
I hope it fails, because that'd be funny.
He got a stun. I'll live with a stun.
Yeah.
I wonder if he leaves.
It'd be even better if one of his guys got sent off.
Well, I'm wondering if he leaves all 7 of them stood around my rat ogre. And like tries again next turn. Oh, he has as well. Because I'm really tempted to just fireball all 7 of them and see if I kill any of them.
Yeah. Definitely. Don't hold back on that if he does that. Because you're not going to achieve much else with the fireball, are you? But a chance to wound 7 people is like...
I knocked one of them down, no armor break, and everyone else resisted.
Let me know if you do the fireball-y thing so I can swap back and watch it. No, killed a friendly. Oh, I hate Jaeger's Crossing. There's just no way to get anything apart from farmed. You're going to fireball him.
I did, and it failed.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I knocked one guy down, and it didn't break armor, and everyone else resisted.
What?
50% chance on every player. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fails or succeeds, and all of them roll 1 to 3 except one guy. Who
Oh,
didn't armor break. What a waste of 150 KTV.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not a waste because it was a good thing to do at the time, but seriously, dice are against you, man. I mean, if it was like Necromunda, you know, and you got star player points for playing more experienced teams, that'd be funny. Then no one would want to play the new teams. Yeah, at least someone got sent off. Is your entire team like off the pitch apart from?
I've got a rat ogre down here with
Yeah.
like 7 guys stood around him. A storm vermin further up the pitch than him, lying on the floor with no one marking him. A storm vermin with 2 guys marking him. A storm vermin that's stunned. A lineman that's stunned, that's knocked down. A gutter runner that's knocked down and marked.
So you got like 6 players on the pitch.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3,
And how many of yours are KOs? Your
4,
injuries?
1.
Wow.
So yeah, those 2 babes are really going to pay off as well.
You're fucked, dude. Oh, did that blitz fail? Or
I
not
didn't.
blitz?
I didn't blitz. I just marked him.
No.
It's going to be an uphill thing that's likely to knock me over. I'd much rather have a chance of surfing his Chaos Warrior and actually taking someone off the pitch that might stay off the pitch. Which is exactly what I'm going to try. And fail because I've got a wild animal. That is galling because I could have two diced him off the pitch then, except my rat ogre decided he didn't want to do anything because he's a big guy.
AFK a minute.
Right. After all that, 100k, and my knockout didn't come back. What a fucking joke.
Oh, is that scorch mark where you did the fireball? Ah, cool. Why are shotguns on a plane so ridiculously overpowered?
Who wouldn't build an aeroplane with shotguns as its primary weapon? I mean,
Fuck's
that just
sake.
seems like such a sensible investment in cash and resources for a big warring army.
Yeah. Cops. One day I'll meet an NC heavy without a jackhammer. But not this day. Oh, I've only got the other guy before the foul.
I didn't want to because if he'd failed to
It
dodge
might
out,
have
I
failed,
could have
yeah.
fouled him, and like I will probably get a chance to foul him again next turn because
He's going to foul you.
Of course he's going to foul my Rat Ogre. He's just going to keep fouling any player he's got stuck to his... He's got like suction cups on his beast, which means you have to roll a d6 to try and move away from him, and if you get a 1, 2 or 3, you're stuck to him and can't move. And like that stopped my Ogre from getting off his thing a couple of turns. So he'll just keep punching the Rat Ogre down and then fouling it. I might as well fucking get some of his on the ground and kick the shit out of them every turn he stalls, and hopefully he'll score. Or, you know, hopefully he'll get a couple of pushes on the Rat Ogre and then start crapping his pants that I might dodge out and blitz his ball carrier. Forgot to press the enter button there. Or as a pro.
What, to end your turn, was that? Oh, I thought you said enter, not enter.
Sorry, I got distracted by someone asking me a question on Facebook. No, I said I forgot to press end turn. That's the sure sign of a pro player, that is, isn't it? Oh, double skull on the Rat Ogre. Yeah! Oh, he's got a reroll. Boo. Didn't knock him over though. Yet.
You might get a reasonable block against him this turn with the Rat Ogre then.
Not sure I'm going to bother trying, to be honest. I think I'm just going to keep fouling his dude on the floor. It's a dodge out into a cage. The likelihood is I'm not going to knock him down or he'll recover. He's got like 8 turns to recover the ball. I'm just going to try fucking hurting some of his dudes and hope that he fucking scores quickly.
Yeah, I mean, if your Rat Ogre's standing, he can punch. Can't he?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, the only
Still
thing
a lot.
he's minus dice to punch anything because he's got a fucking big guy stood next to him.
Yeah, but he's got massive brass balls.
That is, of course, true.
Oh, I'm down to 2.6 KD. It's all gone so wrong. Oh, I found a eBay shop or an eBay seller today called War Games Exchange, which reads as War Games Sex Change. When it's all one word. I was like,
Sweet.
they realised what their shop, their shop name is. I think he's going to go for 3-0.
Don't know. Don't really care at this stage.
Yeah, dodge that motherfucker. Rat Ogre Revenge.
Yeah, he's gonna punch my he's gonna punch my other gutter runner that I just used to mark his giant fucking beast and chaos warrior, but wow.
There's a chance to mighty blow someone who can.
Exactly. Exactly. It's not like oh, I'm going to save my team by like not giving him a block against my gutter runner. And look, a 3 dice block, and he doesn't knock me down. Oh, I re-rolled it, and
That's
he still doesn't knock me down unless he takes them both down. That's funny. 6 dice.
How does he not have block?
He didn't have block on his chaos on that particular warrior.
In your face.
Yarp. Just made the same mistake again, I think. That is assuming he doesn't score this turn. Doesn't look like he's scoring this turn then. Now, do I foul his Chaos Warrior or his Beastman?
Whichever's least armoured, I suppose.
The Beast.
Or the one that you can get the most assists on.
I can get the same number of assists on both, but you're right, I think.
Yeah. Chance of getting a star player point also, isn't it? So.
Niggling injury! Fuck you, Beastman!
Yeah!
Oh, regeneration, he healed it. Fucker.
What? Do you still get the star player point?
You don't get star player point for fouling, do you?
Oh, don't you?
No.
Oh.
Same as crowd surfing. If I get an injury from surfing someone into the crowd, you don't get star players from that either.
Yeah, but you've done it with a foul, haven't you? If you don't get caught, you know. And considering there are skills for actual fouling, it kind of like seems strange. Yeah, considering how much he's outnumbered you, I think he's crazy not to come for.
I must admit, normally I would stall, but not when there's like 6 players off the pitch. He should just score and spend 4 turns trying to turn me over. It's okay, I'm Skaven and maybe I could get a ball past him and score, but so what? He's won regardless. It's not like I'm going to score 3 touchdowns in 3 turns, is it? Or 2 turns even.
Yeah, I think he's
crazy. Super crazy. But hey ho, he's the one with the 300 TV advantage, the already developed team, and he's in a league this season, and all the other teams in this league, in the division I'm in, are brand new starting teams like me. So he's literally got 7 matches with a Chaos Kill team against 7 brand new teams with no skills on them. He's literally just going to punch people until he gets SPPs.
Yeah, talk about still playing.
madness. I mean, he could have even, like, just caged up at his end of the pitch, or even in my half of the pitch next to the touchdown line, and just thrown the ball backwards and forwards for 5 turns.
Yeah.
You could have got, like, more than a touchdown's worth of star player points from that.
Yeah, but they've literally just stood there unmoving, haven't they?
He literally has just stood that 4-man cage next to the sideline since turn, what, 11?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's outplayed me, he's beaten me, but, like, why
Exactly
would you just throw away all of that?
Yeah.
Oh, now my KO's come back. Well, that's fucking great, isn't it, for the 1 turn I've got left.
You can't 1-turn yet, can you?
It's technically possible for me to 1 turn
But
by
not.
getting pushes on the line of
Is it?
scrimmage and pushing my guy into his half, but it's not easy, and probably beyond my abilities. I'd need to push my guy 2 squares into his half to do it. Which is not impossible, but it is difficult. I'll try. I'll try and do it, because I know vaguely the theory, but...
Oh no. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get that roadkill.
Right, so what's the best way of doing this? I need a gutter runner on the line of scrimmage. I need to blitz into... I need a guy here. In fact, that's all I need. And that's going to push into here, and that... No, that's not going to work, actually.
Well, I hope your opponent's bought his lottery ticket for tonight, because
I think I can only get 1 push here anyway, but I'll see what happens. What will inevitably happen is I won't get any pushes, it'll be like double both down or whatever, and that'll ruin the whole attempt. Ooh! Ooh! That's crazy.
oh, you get to move an extra square.
I get to move everyone 1 square, which means I can move my gutter runner 1 square up the pitch, but I'm now just wondering whether I can still get pushes on him.
But yeah, you can run one of your guys round the other side, can't you, to fill in the space and then get that push that way.
Well, I can get one push at the moment, and then I have to see whether I knock him down or not as to whether I get another push.
I think just for once, I want to see some kind of like inspired setup by somebody when they're doing that dull as fuck kind of like last turn touchdown. You know, not just put their guys in a line. You know, at least try and find like a three-letter insult that you can like try and spell out with your team or something.
Oops, just made a dodge that I didn't intend to. Oh my god, this might actually work. I just need to roll a bajillion dice.
Sweet. Oh man. I gotta find somewhere to hide while I watch this.
Straight over your head this ball's going to throw, don't knock it out of the way.
Righto, boss.
Wish me luck, cross your fingers and everything. Yeah, baby, touchdown! It's my first ever successful one turn.
Oh, did you get the reroll?
Yeah, I got the reroll.
I gotta be honest, you could have gone diagonally though and reduced your number of...
No, you're right, I would have been in less tackle zones, you're absolutely right. Oh man, I'm really glad I got my video working again, because that's the first time I've ever done a one-turn touchdown, and I got it on video.